Okay, so this is the continuation from the first video. So this is the second part. Open your download textbook and turn to page 89. You will find this note, the passive or the passive voice, impersonal and personal structures. What does it mean? Okay, let's look at the note here. Read about impersonal and personal structures. We often use verbs like believe, consider, know, expect, say, report, suppose, and think in the passive voice. They can be used in an impersonal or a personal passive structure. Okay, we form the impersonal passive structure with it plus passive verb plus that plus clause. Okay, example. Many people believe that magazines should be cheaper. So this is active voice. Okay, so if you want to change it into passive voice, it is believed that magazines should be cheaper. Okay, first one, many people believe that magazines should be cheaper. So ini ialah cakap ajuk. Okay, cakap pindah. It is believed that magazines should be cheaper. We form the personal passive structure with noun plus passive verb plus full infinitive. Okay, so this is for personal. Just now, this one, the impersonal. Okay, now personal. Many people say that teenagers spend too much time surfing the net. So this is active voice. For the passive voice, teenagers are said to spend too much time surfing the net. Okay, so meaning that personal passive voice means you must have the subject. Teenagers is the subject of this sentence. Instead of saying many people, what kind of people? Teenagers, more specific. Okay, number 2, read the sentences and underline the passive verbs they contain. Okay, we have A and B. It is known that advertisements sell products. So the passive verbs is known. B, advertisements are known to sell products. The passive verbs is are known. Okay, which sentences uses an impersonal passive verb structure? So the answer is sentence A because it begins with the word it. Okay, B is personal because it has a subject. Advertisements, teenagers, the parents, the teachers. Okay, so those are the subjects, specific subject. Got it? Now let's go to exercise 3 on page 89. Okay, so you need to read the sentences and write I for impersonal passive structure or P for personal structure. Do you still remember the rules? Okay, let's go to number 1. He is considered to be one of the best journalists in the world. So what is this? I or P? The answer? Personal, because of the word he. Okay, number 2. It is believed that this play was written by Shakespeare. It is believed. It. The answer? I. Impersonal. Number 3. The magazine. Also personal because you have the subject. The subject is the magazine. Number 4, it is reported. It, impersonal. Okay, the columnist. The columnist is personal. Teenagers, personal. The robber, also personal. The robber is also personal. It is expected, so it is impersonal. Very simple, isn't it? Now let's go to exercise 4 quickly. You need to copy down this exercise. Okay, just now, exercise 3, you don't have to copy that in your grammar exercise book. But for this exercise, I want you to copy in your grammar exercise book. Complete the sentences using impersonal and personal passive structures. People know that he stars on the big screen. So it is known that he stars on the big screen. B. He on the big screen. He is known to star on the big screen. Okay, now let's go to number 2. People suppose that e-books are more environmentally friendly than printed books. It It's supposed that ebooks are more environmentally friendly than printed books. Okay, B. Ebooks are supposed to be more environmentally friendly than printed books. Okay, number 3, people say that the newspaper story is untrue. Okay, actually this sentence is active, active voice. Okay, so the passive voice, personal, impersonal. So A, it is impersonal. So it is said that the newspaper story is untrue. B, the newspaper story is said to be untrue. Okay, people think that she is making a name for herself by being unusual. This is active. Okay, so passive for A is thought that she is making a name for herself. B, she is thought to be making a name for herself. Okay, number 5, the active voice. People believe that attitudes towards the media are changing. So we change it into passive voice. It is believed that it is believed that attitude towards the media are changing. Okay, what about B? Attitude towards the media are believed to be changing. So you have to refer to the subject. Attitudes, plural. So it, singular, is. Okay, number 6. People consider horoscope to be fun and entertaining. It is considered that horoscopes are fun and entertaining. B. Horoscopes, plural, horoscopes are considered to be fun and entertaining. Okay, number 7. People expect the film to win an award. Passive voice. Is as it is expected that the film will win an award. B. The film is expected to win an award. Okay, number 8. People report that the newspaper is closing. Active. Passive. It is reported that the newspaper is closing. So whenever it is it, then the verb will be is. Okay, the newspaper. How many newspaper? It's singular, isn't it? The newspaper is reported to be closing. Okay, it's very easy, right? So copy this in your grammar exercise book. Now,